told me, even if I go carry Olosho, I'm not going to carry Nigerian Olosho. Because the worst part is that they're not professional. They'll come, you will pay them money, they'll still steal from you. He was specific. He said, once, even say in the carry Olosho, but once you tell us, once your Olosho tell us, say, I'm from Nigeria, that the first make a post your mind there. Let me post your mind. If you go to all these dating app and meet any of them, the person could speak pure Nigerian accent. If you ask her where she's from, she says she's from Guinea. They don't cast the country finish. Then themselves don't cast themselves finish.
Let me interject, John. Sorry. You know, I always strike for balance. You know, that if maybe you say something to that, if we do say the body counts of women do matter, you know what I mean? These women just don't accumulate these body counts on their own. It's a factor of men. Where does the man body count also? Where do we draw the line for a man body count that the women should be bothered about? And hold on, John, so I don't lose my thought. Sorry, John. Let me finish so I don't lose my thought.
Let me counter what you just said. Bro,
so I don't lose my thought.
Please, just give me a second, respectfully, please. I'm just coming from the club. I for like knack, but I know the girl will follow me come house. But any girl that goes to the club with the intention of knacking that day must knack that day.
Yeah, John, you just came back to my point. So the men are also liable. The men are not free and they're not excusable. You know, it's a lot of supply and demand. So that's what it is.
To be honest with you, I don't think that's a man's fault. Like, whatever you do with your body, that's your own. If a man decides he wants to sleep everywhere, it's his own choice. If a woman decides, like, you can't go and say that because of this guy knocked me 100 times, that means it's his fault that he destroyed my life. But you have the choice to say, no, I don't want to do it.
Let me go scientific. I'm going to go cultural, I'm going to go scientific, and I'm going to go biblical. Solomon, the wisest man on earth, had 1,000 women. Never was it written off to him as a sin. Abraham had wives and concubines. It was never mentioned as immorality. David had many wives and concubines. At a point, he left 10 of his concubines to watch over the palace. 10 off. That means he had at least more than 10. If they say 10, they didn't say he left his 10 concubines. They said he left 10 of his concubines. That is very good. The same thing applies in the Quran. According to the teachings of the Quran, even though I'm not an expert on Islam, men are to marry at least as many wives as they can, 3 or 4 wives. 4. Traditional Igbo and Yoruba society allows both concubines and polygamy. Now, let's look medically. If a man has intercourse with a well-lubricated woman who is HIV positive, as long as he has no wounds on his male genitalia, the likelihood that he would become is very little. But once a man who is HIV positive has intercourse with a woman who is negative, the chances of her catching the virus are like this.
That the freeze, once it comes inside, she has the virus.
Now, let's take it a little further. A woman cannot biologically have more than 20 children unaided. She cannot, with her body, carry more than 20 children, unless we have decided that today we are gathering to lie to ourselves. Yes, there are 1 or 2 women here and there who had 40 children. Just know, the average woman is going to have less than 10 children in her life. Now, let's flip it around. Instead of me sleeping with my wife every day, if I slept with a different woman every day, I would very easily sleep with 365 women a year. And I know Beniak too is capable. If out of those 365 a year, only 50 get pregnant, I'll be having 50 children a year. Biologically, are not the same. So why is the Western society trying to make the genders the same? A man can literally get 20 women pregnant in 1 month. A woman cannot carry 20 children in her womb. That man that got those 20 children pregnant, he will come home and be normal. A woman has 1 pregnancy in her tummy, she will not be normal for 9 months. These are different. In as much as I do not support men having counts, I want you to understand that we cannot allow society to manipulate it to the fact where it's now becoming equal. If a man has a baby mama, it's different from if a woman has a baby father. The responsibility of the woman to the child and to the father are always going to be more than theirs. A man can have a baby mother somewhere and every month sends her $200 and looks away. A woman cannot have a son with a man and keep him with the man and every month send him $200. It can never be the same. So we need to, African Building Cost, thank you, send me 2,000 naira. Thank you so much. We need to start admitting facts. You see, the problem with Nigerians is we move away from reality and reason and critical thinking and chase after superstitions and myths. The ideology of equality. I like us to be equal as much as we possibly can. But when you try to impose it and force it, you have an unbalanced society like the Western world has.
I personally stand for equity and not equality. I stand for equity and not equality. A man and a woman are designed differently. But I stand for equity. And that's what the West have tried to confuse those that live in them, live in the West, and those that want to believe in the West. They try and push the narrative of equality into you. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to destroy the family system so that we'll have men who behave as, who have lost their masculinity and are now seems like I could see always on social media. A lot of them spread a narrative that they want the women to be happy with so that they can go into these women's DM and tell them, hi, hello, hi, hi, hi. That's all they do.
John, I agree. John, I hear you.
For TikTok,
equity, right? I mean, yes, definitely for equity. Like what she said when she was talking earlier, that the woman has the right to her body, and I think both sexes should be held to higher sexual standards. It's an issue of morality here that the Freeze was making reference to, scientifically. It's an issue of morality here, and that is the reason why we've gotten to where we are now. Most of these girls, to the original topic that the Freeze was talking about, they feel it's my body. Who defines morality? I can do whatever I want to do with my body to acquire and get what I want to get. The voice of society. Everybody is trying to meet up. They see people on social media. They've been pressured daily on social media, forgetting that everything most times you see on social media is all fugazi. So it's the point of, it's my body. Nobody defines morality. I'll do what I need to do to acquire what I want to acquire, get what I want to get. And so at the end of the day, the law of supply and demand, they have the supply. There are men out there who can pay for what they're supplying. And so if we keep excusing one side, and what they, like you rightly said, my sister, that it's the fault should majorly be on the women. But most of these girls are being pressured, because of what they see.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. In an event of S, I don't want to call the full name. In an event of X, who is the gatekeeper of it?
The woman.
So whenever it happens, whenever it happens, it's because the woman wants it to happen.
Yeah.
Whenever it happens, it's because the woman wants it to happen. That is why in the case of R, she must give her consent. Even when you inside the stream, it suits you. Once you tell you, say, stop, means stop. She can withdraw her consent at any time, before or during. So you cannot tell me that it is a man's fault. No, you can't.
No, I don't think I said that. I think both sexes should be held in high sexual standards.
Is coming live now. We'll definitely deal with this topic during the week because this is a major topic and it has to be addressed. Thank you all, my listeners, for listening. We're not body shaming women. I have no problem with single mothers. I have no problem with divorcees. I have problem. But you see, I have problem with girls that were used by Yahoo boys. You don't mortgage your destiny. Make I come kneel down and propose to you. Alone need there. Do you understand? That is a problem. You've been used by governors and politicians.
But the freeze, do you remember that it was in your life one girl came and gave her a story of how she went to knock one Yahoo boy, and after knocking the Yahoo boy, she went back. She was feeling sick. After a while, she got another client, another Yahoo boy to go and knock. When he went to knock the second one, she went into the bathroom to refresh and come back. When she came out, the guy told her that he doesn't want to knock again, that she wear her clothes.
Wear her clothes and go. Because
when she asked why, the guy told her, let me tell you the truth. What did I define for your body? Another person don't collect them. It was in your life. The person came here and said,
yes, now.
What did I define for your body? Another person don't collect them.
Now, waiting this person, waiting another person don't collect. Me, I now kneel down to propose to a Korofo. There's a problem there. Thank you guys so much. Let's join Taste Buds now. She has a very, very interesting topic. The topic is, she's talking about body odor, bad breath. It is very, very important. The man has everything but bad breath. Would you continue in such a relationship? The guy has everything you are looking for in this life, but he has bad breath. Let's go and join Taste Buds live now. Once again, it's at Taste Buds across all platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. She is live. Let's go and join her right now at Taste Buds NG. I'm logging out, but I will join her in a minute. Those of you who asked for my account number, I've given you my account number. I know C19. Big shout out to all my followers on TikTok. Thank you so much. Double click the screen and please send me those money guns. I'm still looking for my top gifter today. An awesome shout out to YouTube. YouTube people, as you don't give me some super chats, please go and give Taste Buds to some super chats. And thank you all for buying my stars on Facebook, and all of you who showed up today on the live. God bless you. Someone said, my wife money is family money. It's her money. Now my money be family money. But to be very honest, she actually tries. She actually really tries, and she puts in a lot to make sure the family is. Someone says Zenith Bank. Yes, Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank. That's the account 100-131-7326. Sadly, I don't have Zelle, but you can send me a DM. We can see how we can work things around. Thank you all for what you've done for me on TikTok. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Someone said, what? Is that your account number I pinned? Yes, somebody asked for it. And somebody typed it out and I pinned it. What's her YouTube channel? Taste Buds NG. Let's go and join her. Benny Ark, Glory.
Bye.
God
Thanks,
bless.